I ain't gonna lie. Y'all need to get y'all vitamins up. I love Sunny. I don't know. I don't know why. I ain't even supposed to be drinking this right now. And it's so damn late. I did not think I was gonna sit up there and be up at no 3 something. But it don't even matter. We got a whole lineup. First one being I found this quiz. We already know, and sometimes I'm stupid, bro. But like me personally, I know I can survive a zombie apocalypse. We not even gonna cap about that. Nobody could tell me otherwise. Video by Oddly Specific Crystal. There's two different ones though. Most people choose wrong. Would you survive? Well, I guess that's not a zombie one. So I guess this one right here, we're gonna go ahead and try this one out. But I will say, I swear to God, if I see some bullshit or hear some bullshit, bro, in this quiz, it's raps, bro. It is raps. I'm crashing the fuck out if I hear something dumb. Like hang out the window and yell. Go ahead and get some help as soon as the outbreak start. No, cause that's nigga, you're a target now. Scared that I'm gonna get mad.
This is a quiz to find out if you'd survive a zombie apocalypse.
I know I
Not
would.
movie logic, not gamer instincts, actual survival decision making pulled from disaster studies, urban collapse scenarios, and real world psychology. It's 28 questions long. Some of the questions are easy, most of them are not. For each of the questions, you get 4 options to pick from, and I'll tell you the right answer and explain why the others most likely will get you killed. As we go through the quiz, you should keep track of your score. You get 1 point per correct.
1 point for correction. And in the end, you'll find out how long you'd last. But I'm not gonna lie, either way it goes, we just gonna keep on going regardless, even if we lose. Because I feel like if I lose, it's to bullshit. So yeah.
Answer. And at the end, I'll tell you whether or not you'll last. So before we begin, I'm going to give you some context as to this world and also the scenario so that you can make informed choices. So this quiz, right, this scenario, it uses classic slow-moving zombies. So like classic infection type zombies
Okay.
with
So
moderate
no
hearing
nemesis
and
shit,
smell.
no.
They have poor eyesight, especially in low lighting. These zombies will notice if you're loud, if you're fast, or if you're bleeding. In terms of how to defeat them, the zombies don't feel pain. They don't bleed out. The only tried and tested way to destroy
I don't think a zombie would feel pain, period. And that's just me keeping it a being. I don't think they. Do y'all think zombies? You know what? Maybe the zombies from Resident Evil Requiem, because they was talking and shit. So who knows? Maybe they do.
them is by destroying the brain. And they don't stop unless you hit a central nervous system, so when you're picking weapons, that's what you're aiming for. In terms of how the virus spreads, or how people turn, the virus spreads fast. People say it's from bites, maybe blood. It's not airborne as far as we know, but if someone gets it, they turn fast. To give you some context of you live in an urban area with 2 other people, so it's like a
I'm from the hood, my nigga. I guess I'm not in the hood no more after moving, I guess. So you know what it is. I don't even know why I stopped to say that.
medium-sized city, pretty
Kinda,
densely
semi.
populated area with like the infrastructure of what you get in an urban area. So public transport, accessible supermarkets, roads, etc. I hope you took some notes or you remembered those facts because they may or may not be relevant in deciding what you'll do. So again, I'll set out each question in turn and then the options, and I'll give you a couple of seconds to pick your answer. I'll tell you the right answer after each question and give you an explanation as to why that's the right answer. Feel free, obviously, to pause the video to take more time if you need it, and most importantly, keep track of how many answers you get right
don't
or
worry,
wrong
I'm definitely
for your
going
final
to.
score at the end. And without further ado, let's begin. So you've just confirmed it. It's a zombie outbreak. You live in the 2nd floor apartment in a medium-sized city, and it's the first 10 minutes. What do? Option A, leave immediately by car and head towards the countryside. Option B, grab a backpack and head on foot to the nearest supermarket. Option C, wait a bit, gather information, and then leave before nightfall. Or option D, stay put and begin fortifying your home.
You know, I'm kind of afraid to pick these, bro, because like, what would y'all pick? Because in the end, I feel like whatever I pick, bro, that's more logical to me isn't what she gonna take as logical. I'm not gonna lie. Don't forget which one be sitting up there tripping and everything like that during a horror movie when they get scared, dog. Don't forget that. So we gotta leave immediately by car and head toward the countryside. Grab a backpack and head on foot to the nearest supermarket. You would not go to the damn supermarket. Why would you go to the supermarket? Whoever would have picked that, bro, you just one fat fuck. I'm not gonna lie. You just bro, but leave immediately by car and head to the countryside. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like even going to the countryside, if it's just country, like there's nothing there. And 9 times out of 10, there's gonna be zombies roaming around there. Wait a while, gather info, then leave before nightfall. That's kind of dangerous too. Not gonna lie. Doing that is dangerous. Stay and begin fortifying your home. Not gonna lie. I think I'd have to go. Why do I feel like I should go with D? I don't like that. See, what I would do is, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to go out too. And did she say we was in an apartment? I forgot if she said we was in an apartment or not. Wait, location. You live in an above ground floor apartment. Well, we're in a floor apartment, but there's a problem though. There's other people that most likely lives in that apartment with you. What if they get hungry and say, fuck it, I want to go and take your shit. I want some nums. I want some num-nums, my nigga. And they proceed to kick in your fucking door. And what if, not even just that, what if you were that isolated neighbor? The isolated neighbor, you never say hi. You never gave a fruit basket to a nigga moving in. And all them other niggas just formed together to just slam your shit, bro. It was like, I never fucked with him anyways. Let's go back to question one. It was question one, right? Yeah. Okay, question one. Wait. Well, I know I was right, D. But
So the reason that this
but I don't feel like that's the right answer though. So let's see. Yeah, let's give it a chance and let her
is
explain
the
this,
right
bro.
answer is because leaving in the first wave is often one of the riskiest things that you can do. During the first wave of an
That is
outbreak,
true.
infrastructure breaks down basically instantly. The roads are full of accidents and abandoned cars, emergency services are overwhelmed or completely gone, and if you're in a vehicle, you're likely gonna get stuck. And if you're on foot, you're probably gonna be exposed. Another reason to stay put is
Most
because
likely.
you have more control at home. You know your layout, your entry points, and what you have at home. You're able to
But one thing that's bad though is if you're not able to go out, if you don't go out and get something though, even if it's the first wave, I feel like in the first wave you still should go out and get stuff. Because in the first wave, not the first wave, the second wave, silence. Niggas gonna remember that part in The Last of Us with that dude Quantez. What's up, Quantez? we doing a survival quiz, a zombie survival quiz. We got a whole lineup today, bro. We got a whole lineup. We lit tonight. We lit. In the second wave of zombie apocalypse, staying in your crib, you got neighbors, this, that, and the other. So yeah, at least you got a key so you can lock the door. Nobody gonna try to sit up there and just go in. Well, unless they want your shit. But I guess I don't know. I guess staying in the same place in your apartment, at least you're on the floor building. So you got a chance. And at least you can leave and come back in with ease, depending on how the layout is, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said though, it's gonna be silent in the second wave. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows about The Last of Us. Everybody know about that game. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about that game. Remember that dude who hopped off in front of the car asking Joel for help, and Ellie was like, we should help him, this, that, and the other. And he was like, he ain't even hurt. Next thing you knew, you see a bunch of motherfuckers pop out, shooting, throwing bricks at the car, this, that, and the other. They pulled them out, and they had to sit up there, and they had to go crazy on them niggas. Cortez said he loves this. Vortex, when is the kiss giveaway? There is no kiss giveaways, my nigga. But she is right though. You do have control at home. You definitely do have control at home. So I guess staying put would be cool. No, you do not get that. All right, what's going on?
block doors, ration supplies, and also reduce noise. All in all, staying put has fewer variables and more you
Wait.
can control, and there's also
On first day, go out, get supplies. Day 2, 3 is scary. But that's the thing though. Apparently you're supposed to stay in your fucking crib and go ahead and barricade yourself in or something. Basically just get things ready, I guess. But like I said, on the second wave, the second stage, it's going to just be silence. Niggas will fuck around and jump you. Niggas will Jujutsu Kaisen your shit, bro. They will treat you like that one cursed spirit. They gonna treat you like they gonna treat you like Mahito, my nigga. You gonna have Yuji on the right, Nanami on the left, and trying to be weird and shit, and genuinely wondering what kind of underwear do you have? What the fuck? I'll say this: I love PSDs. 2 and 3 are scary, bro. But apparently the zombies walk slow and this, that, and the other. You get bit though.
just less visibility to the outside world and its threats. Public spaces during this time are basically chaos zones because supermarkets and gas stations are early hotspots for violence, looting, infection spread.
That's why when you go to a public place, you got to be ready with these bitches. And to be honest, you should have already been a firearm carrier. At that point, y'all was having a battle royale in that bitch. You ain't touching that bread, my nigga. Give it here. I'm going to fuck you up. You're going to lose your life today if you touch that carton of eggs. Ain't no other way around that. You touch that donut, bro, it's clips. I'm a dog walk your shit. You done. It's over with. Don't touch it. Don't touch my food, my nigga. And don't you touch my Hawaiian juice.
The majority of people that die early in disaster events do
That
so
dumb
because
vortex
they go
is
out
crazy.
thinking that they
Vortex
can grab
crazy
more
as fuck,
supplies.
boy.
Another reason to stay is because waiting often gives you more information. In the next 12 to 48 hours, you'll learn.
Waiting's not finna give you no information though. The world is unpredictable today without an apocalypse, bro. It's way unpredictable today. People are unpredictable. You're not going to, the only thing you'll probably be able to get, and I feel like that's even complicated, because in the end, what happens is you're not even aware of how many people. You can see one person go into a door and then you try to go in there and get some shit. The nigga is in there fucked up. The nigga look like the sorriest nigga ever, bro. You go in there to try to rob him of his shit. Next thing you know, you got demons with Glocks and shit. Crazy ass niggas, bro, just sitting over here just. No. No. There is no predictable shit, bro. You gotta go out and you really gotta recon, my nigga. Just seeing from your window, and then if you looking from your window, bro, okay, look out your window sometimes through like a split. Definitely not at night if you got lights in your crib. But if it's dark and you decide to look out the split of your curtains or something like that, bro, not blinds, you can scout something out, but you're not gonna really know nothing for real. Give the bread or I'm taking cheeks. On God though, it's either you give the bread or you giving head, my nigga. I don't know what to tell you. Yo, I'm not even supposed to be up, but I'm watching you. That's how much I love you. Hey man, I love y'all too, man, for real. Jaquan, what's up with you too, dog? Let me stop talking so much, bro. We only 3 minutes into the video and I'm already pausing it like a motherfucker.
Where to go,
I feel like
or
Dante.
avoid, and whether there's an organized response. And so people who leave immediately often walk into blind danger. The only exceptions where leaving might be the right choice is if your building is actually compromised, like if there's an infected person inside and there's no way to secure it, or if you have a clear.
If there's an infected person inside, kill that nigga. I gotta cut your head off with maximum efficiency with this tiny ass scissor that I got, bro. But if I don't talk, that means if he said if I don't talk, that means I'm getting my ass whooped. Hey. Tell your parents to watch me at a point, man. They'll understand. It be lit in here, gang. But yeah, no. If there's an infected person in that crib, bro, it's either we all gotta band together, or if I see you, I'm splitting your shit. It's over with. I can't let you just roam around this bitch. Wait, what you watching? This is a quiz. It's a zombie survival quiz, and apparently most people choose is wrong. And there's Vortex with the redeeming 100 points. 300 points actually.
Your escape plan with pre-packaged supplies and like a safe destination, or if you live somewhere that's
Sunny
completely
D.
indefensible.
That's why I
so
own stores, so I
can
can cut up zombies.
Or you're on the
Yeah,
ground
Kill Bill
floor,
they shit.
or if there's wide entry points. But other than that, the safest thing to do is to stay and fortify and wait. So you've decided to stay put and ride out the first wave in your apartment. You've locked the doors, you've pulled the curtains, and you've confirmed it's a real outbreak. What's the smartest next move? Option A, start moving heavy furniture to block entry points. Option B, fill bathtubs, sinks, and pots with clean water. Option C, inventory your kitchen and make a ration plan. Or option D, turn on the news and call your loved ones for updates.
Okay. What's the first thing you do when a zombie apocalypse starts? I'm not gonna lie. If it was me, bro, I'm about to make a whole covenant, bro. I'm about to make a covenant full of dogs, my nigga. It's over with. I'm about to turn a whole block into a safe haven, my nigga. I'm gonna be Negan in that bitch from The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get people. They're gonna go to work, my boy. We about to go out, clear more areas, bro. We about to clear so many areas that we'll be able to take back over the city, dog. And if anybody wanna act crazy, off with their heads. With your choice of weapon, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very big pistol person. I don't like big guns for real like that. I don't like big guns. I like a convenient gun. I like a convenient gun, a easy to conceal gun. Everybody else can have whatever they want to. I just need that. If there's a sniper on me or something like that, I'm gonna close the gap on you some way, somehow. I'm going to move strategic. Exactly. But here's the catch though. I'm gonna try to find a second pistol. Cause if I ever was to get captured or some shit like that, bro, God willing, nothing like that happens, even an apocalypse happens. God willing, bro, I'm gonna have a second pistol hidden somewhere on me. Probably somewhere taped in the front of me or something like that, just to make sure that we cool. And it's done. Pistol and a knife would be good. But I will still keep a knife with me too. Swords, crossbows, and guns. I own all of this. See, I only own a firearm. I want to own a crossbow because I feel like that's a good thing to learn. So I really want to get my hands on one. Oh yeah, hold up, I forgot. Start moving heavy furniture to block the entry points. Fill bathtubs, sinks, and pots with clean water. Turn on the news and call loved ones for updates. Inventory your kitchen and make a ration plan. To be honest, bro, with this one, wait, I'm nice with the regular bow too. You're gonna have to post some content about that, damn, bro, so I can see that. So I really feel like we should be doing A and B. Fuck the news. It's no need for the news. It's no need for it. If help was coming, help would be around where I could hear them and this, that, and the other. They'd be shooting shit. They'd be doing something. Inventory your kitchen and make a ration plan. Like, A, B, and C should be something that you already have to do. Like, the first thing you should do is barricade your doors and shit like that, because you don't know if somebody is infected in the building. You don't know if somebody about to just turn into a degenerate asshole and try to break into your shit. That's first and foremost. And then you can't imagine zombies when there is fog. Boy, I'm not even gonna imagine no Silent Hill type shit. No, that's some Silent Hill type shit. But then also, if the lines are not cut yet and the water is still working, and everything like that, yeah, hurry up and fill stuff with clean water as much as you can after you block the door. And then, yeah, the type of zombies that run fast and can climb. But these aren't the ones though. You talking about some I Am Legend type of fucking zombies, or World War Z zombies or whatever. Which I might play that game again, but I got nobody to play it with. Inventory your kitchen and make a ration plan. The thing is, why the fuck do I have to make a ration plan and it's just me and that bitch, bro? And she didn't say nothing about having neighbors. Well, I mean, not neighbors. She didn't say nothing about having a roommate. Hell nah, those zombies is OP. Oh God, they OP, bro. They literally have multiple different ways of smelling you, hearing you, finding you. Them niggas is OD as hell. And what does this say? Okay, so turn on the news and call loved ones for updates. So if it's either A, C, or B, I don't give a fuck what she says about any of those three. The only thing she could say about A is the fact that I feel like it's gonna be A. How long you think you'll survive? Oh, I'm going to survive a long time. Because I'm not one of those niggas who will sit up there and just do stupid shit. I'm not. Because there comes a time, it comes time to play. But then it comes time to really get down to business. You can't do no stupid shit. But who knows? I might make a dumbass move at some point. Like, say one of my relatives got bit. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm going to. I'm not gonna like it. I might cry a little bit. Are you one of those people that don't help others? I do help others, and that's my flaw. So you know what? I probably would die faster than the others. I'd be the one to take the risks, this, that, and the other, just to make sure everybody is okay. And if I fail, I know it's just me. Everybody gonna go at some point. All you are doing is delaying the inevitable. That's all you are doing. Like this game, Project Zomboid, that I play. They said basically this is how you die. Well, it all depends on the random people. Like, cause me, I have a very, very good heart and I don't like it. But I know when to turn that bitch off though. I know when to associate. If you die, that's your fault. It is my fault if I did. But like I said also, with me, it just kind of all depends for real. It really just depends. Okay. We're going to go with A, but I'm still with C and B. So if it's not one of these, if she don't give a valid reason why these would really kill you or put you in harm, and it's not the right move, we good. But I'm gonna go ahead and just say A. I'm gonna go ahead and say A. Wait, what would y'all pick? Would y'all pick A as the first thing that you do? Because it's the first thing she said. So, hey, I want to keep people out. No, if I got bit, I wouldn't immediately do that. I would probably just cut off a limb or something like that.
Loved ones for updates.
All right.
The correct answer is option B, fill all possible containers with clean water.
Okay. Y'all couldn't feel it, but I just felt like a whole like electric static just like go through my body of how pissed off I am at what she just fucking said, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I want to take somebody and just like suplex them so damn hard, bro. Because, okay, why is B the first thing that you do? Hey, that would be worse, but hey, at least I still have a fighting chance though. If it's my neck, it's raps, nigga. I can't cut off my neck and not and like just have a zombified body. But no, this girl just kind of pissed me off in all honesty, because fill bathtubs, sinks, and pots with clean water. That's the first thing you do, so you don't try to stop niggas from coming in. We just all still gonna act like happy neighbors. Can I borrow a cup of fucking sugar? No, my nigga.
The reason this is the right answer is because in disaster scenarios, especially when infrastructure is unstable, water is often one of the first systems to fail. City water might stop flowing or become contaminated within hours of an outbreak.
That means don't move like a dumbass and do what you're supposed to do. Don't sit up there, oh my God, I'm scared. Oh, no, nigga. Tighten the fuck up. Block your doors and shit like that. Go get the water right after. What zombies are we dealing with? Just regular zombies. They just walk. Nothing crazy. Like say Resident Evil 2 zombies, but none of the mutations. I'm in some movies where they tie their arms so tight the infection doesn't affect them. What movie you seen, gang? I never seen nothing like that.
And since you're at home and you have a bathtub, bathtubs can act as large reservoirs for washing or flushing, and pots, bottles,
exactly. Call of Duty Zombies. But I think Call of Duty Zombies was different, and also Call of Duty Zombies, there's no end to them. They're just gonna keep doing wave with the wave coming from the ground and shit. Like they don't stop. I don't think there's really no end to that. I don't even think they were actual people. I think it was just, well, some of them most likely, but you also, every one of them has mutations too. I'm not dealing with the fungus zombies, bro. I'm not dealing with the Last of Us zombies. No, fuck that. That's straight up fungus. And then you got to deal with spores. And then you got to deal with clickers. And since the Last of Us 2 dropped, stalkers. And then if people has been infected for a long ass time, they turn into bloaters. Can't do it. Nope, I refuse. Hell no, Call of Duty Zombies don't bite. They bite. Yeah, they do bite. Nah, I found out if it was Last of Us Zombies, I would have offed myself. Bro, and like I said, and them stalkers is crazy. You know, I was thinking of doing a gameplay of that. I ain't gonna lie. I already finished both of them, but it's been so long. I finished both of them when they first came out, even Last of Us 1 on the PS3.
Kettles are drinking water reserves. Because the power might cut out at any time, this is definitely the most important thing to do, and you should fill any container while the water pressure is still on. So why are the other options not correct? So option A, if you barricade, this is important, but time-sensitive utilities come first. For option
So moving a couch is going to take you 20 fucking minutes. Dragging a fucking couch is going to take 20 fucking minutes. See, that's why I said I gotta go based off my own stuff. Just stay silent in your house and you good. Yep, until you need something. But like, you telling me you can't use something to barricade your door?
Option C, ration planning. Again, this is smart, but no food is a problem in 3 days, while no water is a problem in the first
said I got
day.
AR
And
rifles,
option
I'm good.
D, turning on the news and calling your loved ones. That sounds useful, but communication noise risks attention, and you can also gather that information after securing the basics. Okay, so it's 15 minutes in, containers are full, the pressure is dropping, the power is still on, but it could cut out at any moment. What's the smartest next move?
To barricade the fucking door. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Block your door with the couch. You also got to get medicine, yeah, because you don't know when you're gonna get sick. You're gonna have to go out at some point. So we still won that. I'm not gonna take a point out for that, because if you too weak to block your own door and keep yourself safe, and you're still not going to do it, okay. Fuck it, it's your life.
Option A, inventory food in order of perishability and set ration sizes. Option B, stand on the balcony to gauge how many people are on the street. Option C, drag a bookcase against your front door for extra bracing. Or option D, write a visible...
See, Quantez, I feel you, but I feel like some degenerate motherfuckers will sit up there and like try to US government us and try to keep all that shit for themselves for real, some way, somehow. I don't know. People come up with fucked up shit in a very fast time frame. I don't know. If you only had the items in your house to survive, how long you living? Well, since I just went shopping for some food and everything like that, I would say not going out, this, that, and the other, and me having what I have, I will say it'll be a good few months. It'll be a good few months. And fortunately for me, I know how to heat up some food if needed to be without having to use electric to cook it. I ain't gonna get into the nitty gritty of it though. I'm gonna just say that there's ways, gang.
note on your front door saying alive inside, uninfected, in case help comes.
So we got A, inventory food in order of perishables and set ration sizes. Stand on the balcony to gauge how many people are on the street. Fuck no, why would you do that? You're literally about to draw attention to yourself. And we're on a balcony. I thought it was on the floor. How the hell are we on a balcony and we on the floor? Did she not say floor? Drag a bookcase against your front door for extra bracing. Write a visible note on your front door saying alive inside, uninfected in case help comes. Oh, you'd survive a cool year, Quantez? Hey, my nigga, every time comes, I see you on the other side still. Okay, look, it's no point in inventory of food. It's no point. Drag a bookcase against your front door for extra bracing. You know what? I feel like she finna say some stupid shit. I feel like she finna do some stupid shit. So I'm going to pick C as well. And I'm going to put, bro, the only thing I can say is C. Only thing I can say is C. Because who the fuck would write a visible note on the front door saying alive inside, uninfected in case help comes? You a lick, my nigga. You are a lick. So it's the only thing is C, because what do you need to hold inventory for?
So the correct answer here is option A, inventory and ration food.
Why would you have to do that and there's nobody living with you? She clearly stated just you. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I will put SOS shit on my roof. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, Quantez. Okay, I'm not tripping.
The reason
Let's
that
see what
this
you gotta
is
say,
important
bro.
is because a calorie plan prevents panic eating and also using fridge power while you still have fridge.
If you still got the options, you're still gonna panic eat if you can. They're going to do that. Some people will do that. Fat fucks will do that. Nobody's just gonna sit there and panic eat. And if a nigga was to do that, I gotta off you. Because nigga, why are you eating my rations? But the problem is, I'm talking to my fucking self because nobody's there. Oh my God. Imagine those YN with the switches. Being like, oh yeah, we got a smooth little lick over here. The nigga alive inside, this, that, and the other. No. They literally gonna make gangland. Oh God.
Fridge power. Option B is incorrect because this makes you a visible target. Your silhouette against the sky is bait for both infected people and opportunistic survivors.
What about the niggas who don't know you're a visible target though and then walk into your shit? I don't want to call her out her name. I got 772 for them young niggas.
And it's not worth the risk this early. Option C, bracing the door, is not wrong, but it's slightly premature. You're still gonna want flexibility to move between the rooms and also possibly scavenge from your neighbors or...
Let's repeat that real quick.
Still gonna want flexibility. Option C, bracing the door, is not wrong, but it's slightly premature. You're still gonna want flexibility to move between the rooms and also possibly scavenge from your neighbors or adjust sound or light control. And option...
At least they can't come the fuck in. And if you need to leave, just move it. It's not like does she think the whole world is just so soft? Do you think the world is just so soft to where niggas can't really just like hurry up and move a bookshelf or this, that, and the other? Once the zombie apocalypse starts, there are some people that would rob you even if you have a kid. Yep. Something like that happening, that just means, hey, if something like that happens, you know the world's gonna show its full colors. Watch The Purge.
D, the front door note. This might emotionally feel smart, but ultimately it's a lie.
No, nigga.
This is because it draws attention to your apartment, and it also gives away the fact that someone is alive inside and like.
Bro. And then I bet she sat up there and thought she cooked with this shit. I bet she thought she cooked. Don't get me wrong, it's a good ass idea for this video to be made. You know what I'm saying? But after this, she gonna be the first motherfucker that I sit up there and kick dough for. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kicking door on her ass. She the first one. We all gonna raid her shit. We even gonna take her furniture and we don't even need it, bro. We gonna take her furniture and everything else like that. Hold up, let's see real quick. A moment ago, cracking window for some air was too dangerous, but now I'm exiting and entering another apartment unarmed. What the fuck? The problem with this is that you could do a lot of these at the same time, and a combination of options might be much better. Okay, yep. Like, I get it's a YouTube video. And obviously her video doing good. Let's keep it a beam. But like, you weren't cooking. The video is. I don't know.
with resources. It also just increases your risk of being targeted by desperate people, and there's no guarantee who reads this note. So you're an hour into the outbreak, the supplies are counted, you share the space with your two flatmates. What's the next priority? Option A, establish a silent alert or knock code for movement inside the flat. Option B, cook a large hot meal before the gas or electricity dies. Option C, assign one person to sit by the peephole and watch the hallway. Or option D, start binge charging every device you own.
How are we gonna assign a person to sit by the peephole and watch the hallway when we live with nobody? Start binge charging every device you own. I really don't care about binge charging every device you own, because there's some people who probably don't even have their phone no more. What's the point of sitting out there risking that? And then what if you do call somebody and they happen to be kidnapped, and the person that is sitting up there running in their stuff? Hold up. Why watch the hallways if you got it barricaded? She never barricaded the door. She said that's premature. She said you're doing it too early. Yeah, goofy as hell though, right? Establish a silent alert. Oh, man, let me see something real quick. What question is this? Question 4? Let's go back real quick.
Pretty densely populated area with like the infrastructure of what you get. Medium-sized city.
We do live with 2 other people. So everything considering that fact, okay, I understand. So okay, yeah, we do need the ration, I guess. We do need the ration. I must not have been paying too much attention. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty densely populated area with like the infrastructure of what you get in an urban area.
What
so
else?
Public
Okay.
transport.
So that's all I really needed to know. Okay.
Binge charging every device you own.
So, hey, Vortex pissed. We obviously not gonna cook a large hot meal. Cause why the fuck do that? Start binge charging every device you own. I wouldn't do that. Like I said, no. Establish a silent alert knock code for movement inside the flat. Okay, I can understand why you would do that. C, assign one person to sit by the peephole and watch the hallway. No, it's no reason to do that. We're taking over the apartment complex, me and 2 other people. On God we is. I'm gonna go to every single door and I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna tell these niggas one at a time. Hey, I'm gonna need your shit so I can live comfortably in my shit, my nigga. They say no. Come here. No. I kind of gotta go with A. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta go with A.
Silent alert system. So
I
the
was
reason
right.
this is the right answer is because having discipline in how you communicate can stop accidental shouting, accidental noise, and door opens later. Hot food and
You got
device
guns and
charging
other
matters,
weapons,
but
just
all
clear
of these
out the
other
floor.
things can wait
Oh,
until
God.
rules
I'd probably be
against
generous to
loud
some niggas,
mistakes,
bruh.
which are potentially fatal.
Like if we had a drink together or something like that, I got to know you, whatever it may be. I might go ahead and help you out, but I'm not helping you out for free though. I'm gonna help you out. You help me out. I'm gonna need some of your shit. I'm gonna need that Snicker. I'm gonna need your bar of soap, and I ain't sharing that bitch too.
Fatal mistakes are put in place. Okay, so you're now 2 hours into the outbreak. Communications are set and it's still quiet outside. What do you do next? Option A, pick one windowless interior room as the fallback or the sleep space. Option B, clear the hallway
Got a
outside
battery
your
to no
unit
help.
of
On
any
God,
loose
bro.
objects.
On God, let's repopulate the earth, my nigga. We can repopulate the earth.
Option C, start boiling tap water to sterilize it while power remains. Or option D, spread your stored water containers across different rooms in case of a breach.
Spread your store. It's no point in spreading your water. There's no point in spreading the water across different rooms in case of a breach. You're just going to be literally waterless at some point because you're going. Every room that you go into could be breached too. So, no, like you're just losing out on water. Select one windowless interior room as the fallback sleep space. I want to go with A. Start boiling tap water to sterilize it. Nope. Nope. We're not drinking mud water. We're going to have to just deal with the water as it is. I'm not drinking hot ass water, bro. It's going to take a minute for that shit to go back to fucking temperature to get cold. It's not even going to be cold. It's going to be lukewarm. Clear the hallway outside your unit of any loose objects. That's stupid as fuck. Why would you do that if you want to stay in the building? Because apparently we want to stay in the building. So, hey.
Designate a fallback room.
Okay.
So the reason this
Yep.
is the right answer is because if the outer flat is breached, you need a last line of defense already chosen. So this is about prioritizing worst case preparedness before it's too late. By the 2 hour mark, we're assuming you've already
And then I'm going to write a note in that fallback space. I'm going to write a note of the fallback space just to go ahead, like Resident Evil, and be like, we had to go here. All you're going to see is my skeleton just there, just chilling, vibing.
secured water, you've already locked down and you've gone dark, and also the initial chaos has passed, but stability is still fragile. So option B, clearing the hallway of loose objects, is a good idea, but it's not really worth the risk of sound unless there's an active threat outside. Option C, boiling the water, sounds smart, but you've already filled containers at this point, and the tap water is still running, so it's not yet unsafe. The power right now might stay on for hours, or it might just cut suddenly, but even then, you
Okay,
can
now she
boil
sound like
the
she's
water
starting to
from the
make some
fallback room
sense.
later. Boiling it right now just creates unnecessary heat, noise, and smell, which are all signals that you want to prevent early on. And finally, D, spreading the water containers around the room. This is like a good idea, but it's minor optimization. Obviously, if you're breached, you don't want all of your water in one place, but again, if you're breached that badly, the whole flat is essentially compromised. And the fallback room should already have its own mini storage. Okay, so you've made it to the end of day 1. The barricades, water, food, signals, safe room, and hygiene are all handled. What should you do to finish the day? Option 1, stay awake all night in rotating 2-hour guard shifts. Option B, start a small cooking fire on the balcony to reduce indoor smells. Option C,
What the
signal
fuck?
from a window in Morse code that survivors are inside. Or option
Who the fuck gonna really understand Morse code, my nigga? Niggas ain't caring for no Morse code. The only signal that you giving, and it's not even in Morse code, it's in all caps, my nigga, is I'm here. Come rob my stupid ass. We don't want to be here no more. We ain't trying to survive this bitch. Have all my shit. That's all you saying.
D, mentally map a 10 to 14 day isolation timeline and nightly routine.
Nigga, we about to go ahead and do stay awake all night and rotating 2-hour guard shifts. Cause nigga, you finna have to let me know. if we got thugs in the house, my nigga. I ain't trying to get walked down by Lil Tay, my nigga.
So the reason that this is the right answer.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do something to this motherfucker, bro. Bro, I'm gonna do something to this motherfucker, bro. I ain't even gonna go that far.
Answer is because this set.
You know what? Hey y'all give me one little smooth second, all right? I gotta go get some water.
No, everybody sit the down. Sit the down.
Hey, yo. Oh, I don't with that Wiz Khalifa part. I don't. Turn that shit off when it gets to that part.
All right, motherfucker, you wanna? I didn't even do that to him, motherfucker. What the
All right, y'all. All right, we back at it.
It's psychological expectations and also
Planning for 10 plus days sets ration discipline and psychological expectations. Fire signals and exhausting all-night watches creates risk without adding immediate survival value. Okay, so what's gonna be the survivor value when they break into your shit, gang? Maybe I should just stop questioning this video.
Setting fires, making signals, or having exhausting all-night watches just create risk without adding any immediate survival value. So it's now been 48 hours since the beginning of the outbreak. You've not heard any sirens, no screams, no gunfire, just silence. You crack a window and you listen, and movement sounds faint and far away. What do you do now? Option A, slide open the window a few more inches for ventilation because the air inside is stale. Option B, scan the street from behind the curtain for movement or patterns. Option C, step briefly onto.
We never locked up, bro. You talking about the house? It never got locked up. Wait. Hold up, did y'all lock up the building? No. We're just inside that apartment. We're just inside the actual living apartment. We still got the welcome mat outside. We never brought that in either.
To your balcony and confirm how many bodies you can see below. Or option D, knock on the ceiling to check if the neighbors upstairs are still alive.
You do that, you a dumbass, my nigga. Boy, in my John Berthal voice, bro. Let me tell you something. Nothing got barricaded. Nothing got barricaded. Even the front entrance. Nope. If there's a front entrance, like literally nothing got barricaded or nothing. She said it would have been premature. So, I guess. It's been 48 hours, no sirens, no screams, no gunfire, just silence. You crack a window and listen, movement sounds faint and far. What do? Mind your fucking business. This nigga said slide open the window a few inches for ventilation. The air inside is stale. Step briefly onto the balcony to confirm how many bodies are below. We already established not to do that shit. Not to do that. Scan the street from behind the curtain for movement or patterns. He said crash out. Let's make that option E. Crash out. Bro, we're not knocking on no ceiling, bro. They're just gonna come down and want what we got. Step briefly onto the balcony to confirm how many bodies are below. Scan the street. All this sound like dumbass shit, bro. Well, at least it's not airborne. I feel like the only thing you can really just do is like, but that's dangerous though. You said you heard something. What if they just happen to pick a lucky window and you that window, my nigga? And then you just a straight lick and they take your payday from under your pillow. I'd cry. But the only logical thing, I'm not stepping into my mind for this one. I'm stepping into her mind for this one. I'm going to say, hey, shit, fuck it.
So the correct answer here is option B, scan the street discreetly. So the reason that this is correct is because in the 48-hour period, this phase is about information without exposure. If you're looking quietly through a covered window, this can give you insight into movement.
That's on me. Because I would have went for that one. But I just felt like anything that I pick is going to be wrong. Plus, I don't see no reason to sit up there and scan the street. Like, if I'm just bored and I want to look out the window or something like that from the curtain, okay. But no.
Without sound or silhouette. Opening a window or stepping outside creates unnecessary noise and profile. And knocking is an even worse idea because you don't know who's alive or what they'd do if they heard you. You suspect that the apartment across the hall is abandoned. The door is cracked. What do? Option A, enter quietly and search it for supplies. Option B, close and secure the door from the outside to prevent risk later. Option C, leave it untouched. Or option D, knock once, wait, and then cautiously enter with your knife drawn.
Why do I want to pick D? Or why do I feel like it's going to be A? But I would say go in there with your knife. I would say go in there with your knife. So I'm going to say D or A.
Enter quietly and search. So the reason...
You know what? I'm going to hear her out on this one. Because why no weapons? There could be niggas baiting you to go in there. D. There are 3. Exactly. That too. Like, what if that nigga got something and you don't got nothing?
The reason this is the right answer is because at this point, controlled scavenging is strategic. If a room is clearly empty, it's better that you take its resources before someone clearly more.
How do you know if it's empty? Exactly. I can't imagine somebody in a house with no knives or even a scissor. Shit, even a pencil. I can't imagine none of those being there. Unless you really just fucked up in the head and you can't be around that shit. I'm not gonna lie. But if a door is just cracked, she said, you see a door is cracked. Nigga, that sounds like somebody baiting you, just waiting to see if you're gonna test them so they can get your shit.
Desperate does. Avoiding all unknowns also isn't sustainable long term. Don't knock, don't announce, don't waste the opportunity. At night, you hear footsteps and whispering outside your apartment door. It's clearly human. What do? Option A, stay completely silent. Don't move, don't make noise. Option B, whisper to your group to grab weapons in case they come in. Option C, make a deliberate sound to show that you're at home and you're not worth breaking in. Or
nigga, if you make a deliberate sound to show you're home and not worth breaking in, nigga, that's all reason for me to just run in your shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Option D, wait for them to move on and then open the door quietly to check.
Ain't no point to even check. I'm going with B and A. And watch it be C or D.
Silent. So the reason that this is the right answer is because this isn't the time to act. Silence is your defense. If they're looters, they'll avoid resistance, and if they're panicking, noise can make them choose your door. If they're infected, sound draws them. You only move if they try to enter, and even then, you don't speak.
If they coming in, you don't speak. If they coming in, you don't speak, you don't do nothing. Okay, I get it. Element of surprise. But you don't even... Shit, we learned signals for a reason. What you mean it's not fucking time to act? If they coming in, if they're going to just go into your shit, I feel like that's logical reason to be ready if they might come in. But who knows? I'm just a nigga who know how to handle himself, I guess.
Flatmate whispers too loudly during a routine water check, and you hear a muffled groan from somewhere in the hallway a few minutes later. What do? Option A, take a position at the door with a weapon in case someone comes through. Option B, quietly relocate everyone to your fallback room and lock the door. Option C, tell them to stay put and go investigate alone while it's quiet. Or option D, whisper sharply at them, telling them to shut up and listen.
We already got the knives on this UK style. Them get cut up on God. Because why not? And then you might have something I won't. And if you have something I won't, I think they're gonna die in this house. Yeah, no, nigga, you're not leaving. Take position at the door with a weapon in case something comes in. Tell them to stay put and go investigate alone while it's quiet. That's dumb as hell. There's no point to do that when there's 3 of y'all. B. Quietly relocate everyone to your fallback room and lock the door. I feel like she's gonna say it's B. But you can do B and D. But I know it's gonna be B.
So the reason this is the right answer is because containment is the protocol here. Fallback spaces exist for this reason. You don't split up, you don't go hunting, and you don't escalate anything. This is defensive discipline. Move to the stronghold and listen. If nothing happens, then you wait. And if something breaches, you're ready. You overhear a broadcast.
How the fuck is we ready and nobody grabbed a weapon? Okay.
On a still working radio. Evacuation might be happening 6 miles away at an old stadium, but you don't have any further details.
Exactly,
There's
we
also no
hunt.
schedule. What do you do? Option A, immediately pack and leave while the streets are quiet. Option B, wait 24 hours to gather more information or listen for updates. Option C, prepare a bag and scout the route before committing. Or option D, ignore it.
I'm gonna prepare a bail bag and scout the route before committing. You overhear a broadcast on a still working radio. Cause why? Obviously you can't immediately pack up and just leave, right? If you wait 24 hours, who knows how long they're gonna be there, and who knows if you're just gonna be too late to get there. Who knows? Because they obviously not gonna keep on staying. It's a lot of other people that possibly heard it too. C, prepare a bail bag and scout the route before committing. Scout the route. You're not just gonna ignore it, nigga. You don't want to stay there. Nigga, you trying to move, bro. Your landlord is horrible. And apparently probably wants to eat you. So nigga, prepare a bail bag and bail out, my nigga.
Prepare to move, but don't move just yet. So the reason this is the
Okay.
right answer is because
Finally.
if you leave now, you risk walking into chaos or nothing at all.
He said
But ignoring
cash
it
out.
completely is also
Option
doable.
E.
The right call here is controlled contingency. You should prep a bag, watch for signals, and then assess the route. Okay, so you've gathered your bag, and now you have to choose one weapon to take when fleeing the apartment. What's the smartest grab? Option A is a long crowbar. Option B, a short machete.
He said I'm taking
Option
over.
C is a steel baseball bat. Or option D, a cordless drill.
I feel like a crowbar would be more, I feel like a crowbar would be more useful. But why can't I just not take both? The crowbar and the machete. So it's definitely in between A and B, but you going with A? I'm gonna go A with you and commit. It's like an A, B, and C.
So the reason this
Oh, it's already about
So the correct answer
Sorry.
here is option A, the long crowbar. So the reason this is the right answer is
Let's
because
see.
this is the weapon that you're gonna grab before leaving your apartment. So the weapon choice here needs to factor in number 1, how lethal it is against zombies, especially skull trauma. Number 2, utility in the field, so how it works against
Yep,
doors,
that's what I was
fences,
thinking.
or breaking into places. Number 3, durability and portability. You want a weapon that won't break and it won't slow you down. And number 4, ease of use under stress, so no skill or precision needed. The reason the crowbar is the best choice is because it delivers focused and dense impact, which is ideal for cracking skulls. It also functions as a multi-tool, so it can open doors, pry fences, break windows. There's no edge to maintain, there's no power required, and it's
Who the
nearly
fuck would take a
indestructible.
drill?
And basically, it works in both combat and escape. All in all, it's the most versatile survival tool
And that's
that
an
you can
electric
carry.
drill.
The machete was a viable option, but it's risky. It's good in the sense that it's fast and it's light, and it's good for clearing brush or like cutting rope. But it's not really designed for hard impact because it can slice through soft tissue, but it might get stuck in bone. And remember from the beginning of this video, I told you that in order to defeat a zombie,
Then
you
pull it
have
out
to
the
aim
bone.
for its brain. And in order to get to the brain, you have to go through the skull. And a machete can get stuck in a skull or in the bone of its neck if you're trying to cut its head off. The baseball bat also looks like it could be a really good idea, but it's probably going to perform poorly. The reason for this is because it's unnecessarily heavy, it's tiring to swing, and also there's no extra function besides the intimidation. Bats also often
A
glance
crowbar
off of
is-
bone, so
a
it's
crowbar
actually
can be
not
heavy.
great for cracking skulls, especially if you're swinging at a bad angle. And the cordless drill is wrong because this might sound like a really good idea, but drills are not going to be lethal unless it's precisely placed. It's also going to require 2 hands, close contact, and also, most importantly, electricity and battery power.
Wait, yeah,
And
exactly.
once
Hold up, yeah. If there's 3 of us, we can literally take all of them. And nobody picking up no damn drill. So for these videos, they should have did just 2. Just 2. They should make 2 options for something like that.
it's dead, it's useless.
You just reminded
and
me
there's
of
no
that.
extra utility or intimidation value to it. You now go into your kitchen for a secondary weapon. Which of these gives you the best chance of stopping a zombie in close combat? Option A, a chef's knife. Option B, a wooden rolling pin. Option C, a butcher's cleaver. Or option D, a screwdriver.
I gotta go with a chef's knife. A knife is the best thing to use for close encounters. Am I right? She don't even remember her own video. Oh, God. That's how it's starting to feel though, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Here's option C.
Hold up.
So the correct answer here is option C, a butcher's cleaver. So the
A butcher's cleaver. So you telling me the military don't mean shit? You telling me the military don't mean shit? You telling me all these government agents don't mean shit? You think they just a joke? Like, yeah, okay, it's still a blade in a way. But my nigga, it's probably people out there too.
reason this is the right answer
God,
is
it's
because
A.
the cleaver has the mass and blade thickness to damage a skull with short range strikes. The chef's knife is most likely going to be too thin and it risks snapping or getting stuck. And the rolling pin, it feels like a bat, but it's probably too light to do real damage, and as I said with the bat, most likely it'll bounce or glance off bone. The screwdriver here could be good because it could puncture, but it'll probably only go through soft points and you need perfect aim under pressure. Therefore, it's not the best option.
That is true. So
you've
I don't
packed
know
our
where
small
she's going
bag,
with this
and
video
a
no
local
more.
broadcast says that evacuation teams are moving towards a nearby stadium within the next 48 hours. What time of day do you plan to move? Option A, leave just before dawn. Option B, leave in the middle of the day. Option C, leave after dark. Or option D, leave right away.
Leave after dark. Yeah, you gotta waste time, but you need to leave after dark.
So the correct answer here is option A, leave just before dawn. So the reason this is the right answer is because leaving right before sunrise gives you both enough light to navigate without drawing too much attention, while most threats, either human or zombie, are less alert. Night travel is not a good idea because it increases the risk of tripping, noise, or panic, and broad daylight also makes you way too visible.
Okay, maybe I was tripping with that. But also, if we was talking about there could be crazy people. Quanta said leave as soon as I get the news. To be honest, on God, nigga, I'm gonna just have to Doom Eternal some shit. I'm gonna have to sit up there and go around like Kratos.
So you've exited your apartment and you're making your way towards the stadium. Before seeing any zombies, you spot a group of 3 scavengers near a parked car. One is searching the trunk, another is standing lookout, and the third is carrying a pipe. They haven't noticed you yet. What do? Option A,
Am I by
approach
myself now?
calmly and ask if they've seen safe zones. Option B, stay low and observe from a distance before deciding. Option C, circle wide and avoid contact entirely. Or option D, follow them quietly to see where they're heading.
We not following shit. We ain't worrying about niggas. We ain't doing none of that. We're going to circle wide and avoid contact entirely. He said. You picking option E again? 3v3.
So the correct answer here is option C, avoid contact entirely. So the reason this is the right answer is because a wide
I thought I
detour keeps
picked
your
wrong. I was like, nigga,
location,
what?
your supplies, and your
3v3.
intentions secret. Early
Hey,
survival states that
shit, she don't
stealth
remember
is
her
more
own-
important than alliance building.
She don't remember her
Option
own video.
A, approaching calmly, is not the right answer because in early outbreaks, strangers are often scared and hyper-reactive. There's also no trust networks established yet, so it's more likely that they'll escalate or become violent or betray you. Option B, watching from a distance, gives you intel, but it burns time and it also risks you being spotted if they sweep their
You want what
surroundings.
they had.
And if they see you first, you lose initiative. Option D, following them, is also not the best answer because stalking unknown people is risky and you could walk into their base or another group. There's no true incentive to doing this early on, and if you're caught, you're seen as a threat or a potential ambusher. So on your route, you end up crossing rooftops using ladders and fire escapes. On the next rooftop, you see a zombie standing on the far ledge.
She didn't even say nothing about teammates dying. She didn't say nothing like that. Maybe they just stayed back. She ain't established nothing for that.
It's facing away and it hasn't noticed you yet. You need to cross that roof to reach the ladder. What do you do? Option A, move slowly across the rooftop, hugging the wall and staying silent. Option B, throw a bottle into the street below and lure it off the edge. Option C, try and sneak up and attack it with your crowbar. Or option D, wait for it to wander off before attempting the crossing.
So I really feel like we should pick on D. He said, yeah, vid, sorry. On God it is, though. I ain't gonna lie. We on question 16, too. Move slowly across the rooftop, hugging the wall, staying silent. Because it said it's a zombie standing near and the far ledge is facing away and hasn't noticed you. What do you do? I feel like the zombie not gonna walk away, though. Try to sneak up and kill it with your crowbar. On God. But hold up. You ended up on a rooftop and you're crossing rooftops using ladders and fire escapes. You need to cross that roof to reach the next ladder. Wait, oh damn. I just skipped the whole section, didn't I? A zombie is standing near the far ledge. Yeah. So just try to sneak up and kill it with your crowbar. But I feel like it's going to be either this or it's going to be this. If she says something like fucking wander off, bro.
Violently across. So the reason this is the right answer is because at this
Slightly
point, the
across.
zombie hasn't seen you yet. You're not blocked and you don't need to engage.
Nigga, I'm Leon
Stealth
Kennedy
here
in this bitch.
minimizes all risk. Option B, throwing a bottle, could work if you were on the ground, but since you're on a rooftop, sound travels unpredictably and also it could just alert more zombies below. Sneaking up to attack it is also not necessary since it hasn't noticed you yet, and it also
Sweet
puts you in
Christ.
close quarters with no backup plan.
I
Option
said-
D is
me
potentially a
personally,
good
I'd pick
idea,
C
but
too.
waiting could take forever and it wastes daylight while giving up control. You're cutting through a narrow alley, and about 30 feet ahead, you see a zombie. It hasn't noticed you yet, but it's directly between you and the exit. There's an open side door to your left, a dumpster you could climb, and also a loose pipe on the ground nearby. What do you do? Option A, pick up the pipe and confront it before it gets closer. Option B,
Push
go
that
into the
mug off the
side
roof,
door
oh
and
God.
barricade it behind you to wait for a better moment. Option C, climb the dumpster, toss a small object away, and misdirect the zombie away from the exit. Or option D, dash past the zombie now while there's still distance.
Okay. Cutting through a narrow alley. About 30 feet ahead, spot a zombie moving slowly, dragging one leg. It hasn't noticed you, but it's directly between you and the exit. There's an open side door to your left, a dumpster you could climb, a loose pipe on the ground. The dumpster will be loud. What happened to our crowbar? I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I don't think we're going based on the story no more. I think she's just asking questions. So, hey, I guess. Pick up the pipe and confront it before it gets closer. Slip through the side door and barricade it behind you to wait for a better moment. I bet you it's going to be B. If only she made that option.
So the correct answer here is option C, use elevation and misdirection. So the reason this is the right answer is because it has the best combination of both control of the situation and also momentum. Here, you're staying away from the action and you preserve your forward route, but you also don't trigger aggression. And you might be wondering now why a sound distraction is the correct answer in the alleyway, while on the previous rooftop question, I said that sound is under
Go to the next question, my
and
nigga.
you can also without just
Go to the next
feedback,
question, my
sound
nigga.
control trigger zombie. What's
Go to the next
your
question.
sprinting passes.
That just
So this
pissed me
option
off.
because one rock will not look inside.
Wait,
You
hold
get
up.
grabbed. You turn a corner, sprint, and remove past another's also river. They're alone and they're sitting on a curb.
Question
Your option
18.
for your rate is
the hell?
misdirection. So the correct answer here is option C, elevation
Find a
and
distance of a small
misdirection.
object and
So the
misdirect
reason
it
this
away
is the
from the
right
A.
answer is
Yeah,
because
fuck
it
this.
has the best combination of both
She said-
control of
he
the
said she
situation
trash at
and also
YouTube.
momentum. Here, you're staying
know-
away
I don't know
from
what
the
the hell
action and you preserve your
I don't know
forward
what
distraction is a
she
victim
doing
for
now.
distance, and you can also see the zombie and it hasn't seen you yet. So here you're actually able to direct noise.
Alright, put the fries in the bag, my nigga.
Your now leveraging pass is also risky. They're alone and they're sitting on a curb.
You turn a corner and see another survivor there alone, sitting on a curb, eating something. They don't look injured. What do? That nigga is eating human meat.
From your first glance, they don't look injured. What do? Option A, approach slowly and ask if they're headed towards the stadium. Option B, cross to the other side and keep walking without making eye contact. Option C, turn back and take a longer route. Or option D, make brief eye contact and nod, and then keep moving.
We not friends. I'm not giving you a nod, my nigga. I ain't about to hit you with the... No. I'm not gonna do that. On God, crash out on him. If you eating human steak, my nigga, like how niggas in DayZ be doing, bro, I guess we eating human steak. Turn back and take a longer route. Cross to the other side and keep walking without making eye contact. She gonna say C. She gonna say he might. I bet you she gonna say he'd probably call his friends. I bet you.
So the correct answer here is option D, brief eye contact and keep moving.
But we've been trying to sit up there and stay away from people all this time. But now, okay.
So the reason this is the right answer is because you need to acknowledge this person without becoming a variable. Making eye contact shows your confidence and the nod signals peace. Option B or C, ignoring or avoiding them entirely, could be read as weakness, and option A of approaching them is risky. You don't know their intentions or what they've lost. While climbing a fence, you slice your palm open on exposed metal.
So everything, hold up.
Or what they've lost. And option A of approaching them is risky. You don't know their intentions or what they've lost. While
But walking past them, even though they didn't know you was there, is not risky.
climbing
Okay.
a fence, what do you disinfect it before sealing it? A, cover it quickly with whatever cloth. It's not deep, but it's bleeding. What do? Option A, cover it quickly with whatever cloth you have. Option B, wash and disinfect it before sealing it up. Option C, ignore it because it's too small to matter. Or option D, wrap it in plastic to keep the blood from dripping.
Zombies can't smell blood. That's what she said. She said the zombies could smell blood. So you gotta wrap it in plastic. You're gonna have to.
Answer is because so the correct answer here is option B, clean and disinfect it. So
But zombies can smell the blood.
the reason that this is the right answer is because any open wound is potentially an infection point, especially if you're touching surfaces or dead bodies.
Like, but I get it though. You definitely want to sit up there and disinfect it and this, that, and the other. But where the fuck do we get some supplies for doing that from? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's already bleeding. It's already bleeding. Do that and leave. But we also got to think about it. When did we get our hands on the supplies to even do that? When did we do that? When did we get supplies to be able to do that? We didn't go out with none of that. We were never told we went out with any of that. You see what I'm saying? It's weird. Bro,
every small cut matters
why
in
we
an
got the
unsanitary
plastic.
environment. And here you're protecting yourself from both regular
And then where the fuck do we even get
zombie-related
plastic from?
infections. You find gasoline and a lighter in an abandoned garage. Do you rig a Molotov cocktail for zombie?
yeah, but when we left out and everything like that, she didn't give a description of what we got though. We only got the crowbar.
defense. Option A, yes, because it's an explosive distraction and it destroys the zombie on contact.
He said, I don't
Option
know.
B, yes, but only as a last resort. Option C, no, because fire spreads unpredictably and it draws attention. Or option D, no, it's better saved for sterilizing tools.
You know, I made a Molotov once and I used that bitch. I didn't use it on a person, but I used it on something. My friend, he was an odd friend. We used to have bonfires and everything like that, and have a bunch of people over, sit up there and kick it, chill. And when it was this fridge they had, but they didn't care about it. We even burnt the whole couch. We threw. No. I forgot what the bottle was. But I took the bottle, and I remember because I was playing The Last of Us. Around then. I was 13 years old. It was also my first time. I ain't gonna say that part. It wasn't nothing crazy, but it was my first time doing something I had no business doing. But I ended up taking a rag, and I was like, this can fit in this bottle. And I was like, look at that over there. I was like, what? I was like, are y'all using that fridge? They was like, it wouldn't be outside if we was using it. I said, can I do an experiment? And they was like, shit, knock yourself out. Lit that bitch on fire, blew that bitch. We had to stomp the fire out of everything, bro. That was the dumbest shit I ever did, but it was so damn fun, though. It was so damn fun. It was crazy as fuck. W story time. Hey, I appreciate. Man, damn, was that my first story time? Hey, hey, I ain't gonna lie. That just gave me. That's all I can say. But I already know this answer is about to be D for sterilizing tools, because obviously, like, we don't know if we're gonna cut our hands or something again. You don't want to draw no attention to yourself, and yeah. So if it's not that one, then this lady. Never mind. The correct answer is C. As fire spreads unpredictably, this, that, and the other. Fire rarely instantly kills. Get this shit off my screen, my nigga.
It's a small space with one door, no windows, and a zombie has just stumbled in from the front. Inside this room with you are a metal drawer, a kitchen knife, duct tape, and a narrow closet.
Flashback at your Mike Tyson, please. Shit. Nah, that was a good ass time though. That was a good ass time.
Closet with slatted wooden doors. You have seconds to react. What do you do? Option A, tape the knife to a broken broom handle and prepare to fight. Option B, hide silently in the closet and hope it passes. Option C, climb onto the metal drawer and prepare to strike from above. Or option D, make noise to lure the zombie fully in and then try and slip behind it and escape.
Taking shelter in the back room of a corner shop after your route was blocked. It's a small space with one door and no windows, and a zombie has just stumbled in from the front. Hide silently in the closet and hope it passes. Fuck no. Obviously, fuck no. Tape the knife to a broken broom handle and prepare to fight. What's the point of doing it? Just use the knife. They're not fast. They're easy. Her answer is never going to be the crash out, bro. She is making us be pacifists. She gonna pick either C or D. And me, if we're about to be pacifists, I guess we're going for D, I guess.
Is because the correct answer here is option C, use elevation and timing.
I knew
So
it.
the reason this is the right answer is because standing on the drawer gives you both height, force, and also angle to strike the zombie.
Have we never seen The Walking Dead before? She's seen one zombie show. One zombie show. In half of an episode. And said, I know everything I need to know.
Established before, this is probably your best bet. Option A, making the DIY spear is not a good idea because makeshift spears often are not going to hold up in real pressure. A taped knife is unstable, and if you have one shot to pierce its skull, it's most likely not going to come from a very panicked jab.
The thing is, you don't have one shot.
Option B, hiding.
Go to the next question, my
Not
nigga.
here. As mentioned, it's a small room. Successfully fought the zombie off at close range. You're unbitten, but its blood splattered on your mouth and your hands. What do you do first? Option A, wipe yourself down with a towel or cloth. Option B, rinse with soap and water immediately. Option C, disinfect your skin with hand sanitizer. Or option D, wait and see if symptoms appear.
Why do I want to pick C? I want to pick C because it got over it's either C or B or both. Like, because most of these you can do at the same time, and that's what's fucking some of these people up. I'm pretty sure, especially like down in the comment section, people was like, some of these you can do at the same time. But you know what? We'll go with B.
You rinse with soap and water. The sterilize any is also a terrible.
So we already
next
got
to
that.
A corpse that's clearly been mauled by zombies. You find a
Wait, hold
puddle
up.
of murky water next to a corpse that's clearly been mauled by zombies. What do? Option A, boil the water because heat kills everything. Option B, filter the water with cloth and then boil it. Option C, avoid it unless you have proper filtration. Or option D, dilute it with cleaner water and hope it's safe.
Okay, so for this one, I know it's going to be, I know you're going to have to drink some water, I guess. So, seeing murky water reminds me of Fallout. I gotta make more videos of that. I want to go with B. Filter it with the cloth and then boil it. Because taking the extra steps always usually like it saves you in the end making extra steps. So, but I don't know.
So the reason this is the right answer,
Bro, I thought she was gonna force us. That's why I said that shit. Because me personally, I'm not going to drink the water at all. Nigga, it's by a mauled corpse.
is because while boiling is effective against bacteria, it's not effective against all viral agents or chemical contaminants. And you don't know enough about zombie blood to know if it contains persistent infection particles. Option B, filtering with the cloth and then boiling, is also a bad idea.
You say yes it does. Wait, yes it does what? What does what?
Because filtering only removes debris but not pathogens. You're inside a store with broken glass on the floor. A group of 4 zombies wanders in from a side entrance. They haven't noticed you yet, and you're crouched behind the checkout counter. What do? Option A, crawl quietly against the back wall to the emergency exit. Option B, stay completely still until they pass, even if it takes hours. Option C, throw a metal object to the far corner and sneak out the front. Or option D, try and separate one from the group and take it down.
Ain't no point in trying to separate one from the ground and take from the group and take it out. Because I am running to my destination. Forget the water. Okay, yeah. On God, I would just ignore it, bro. Because why even risk drinking that shit? I'd rather risk drinking lake water. But even then, if I gotta go, I'm gone. This one is a crazy one though, because it's a group of 4 zombies wanders in from a side entrance. They haven't noticed you yet, but you're crouched behind a checkout counter. I don't know where the group is. Wait, you talking about the zombie group or our other 2 people? Because I don't know. Because they literally only saying us. I guess they just died or some shit or stayed at home. Yep, they must be dead or something. Yeah, ours. They gotta be dead or something, bro. They dead and gone or something, or stayed at home. They didn't want to take that risk. I feel like throw a metal object to the far corner and sneak out the front is I feel like that's a good gamble. Nah, they can't run. But she making it seem like they're just fucking invincible. I'm doing C, bro. Distractions are always good, bro. In a group of 4 zombies, just go ahead and make them go.
So the correct answer here is option C, use noise tactically.
Thank you.
The reason this is the right answer is because zombies react to sound.
If she would have said anything else, bro, I would have crashed out. I'm not lying. I would have exited off this video. On that one right there, I would have got mad and crashed out on this whole video and just shut that shit down. I'm not lying. Cause I'm outpacking these on God. And breaking they legs, my nigga. It's over with. I'm already dipped. Before your ass could say brains, no nigga, I'm already gone.
And you don't want them investigating your section of the store. Throwing an object quietly obviously creates false noise distraction, and it also gives you a chance to exit. Option B, waiting, was a valid answer, but it's a gamble on your time. And option A is a bad idea because if you can remember from the scenario, there's glass on the floor, and crawling on glass is just risk. Option D, engaging one, is dumb. You should probably know that by now. You should always avoid confrontation if possible, and remember there's a group of zombies. Other ones will hear. So you continue making your way to the stadium.
Walking Dead
You're
zombies,
there.
I can get
When
in the
you're
way.
2 blocks
Exactly.
away from your destination, you realize that someone is quietly following you at a distance. They haven't called out yet. What do you do?
Murk that nigga. Like, bro, just off that nigga, bro. Cause what are you following me for? You could have said, hey, where you going? This, that, and the other. Why are you being weird?
Option A, call them out and ask them to identify themselves. Option B, pick up your pace, make several turns to test if they're tracking you. Option C, stop abruptly and wait.
They're definitely tracking you. Why else would they just be behind you, going where you're going? Crash out or keep running. Exactly.
For them to catch up so you can confront them. Or option D, turn around and start walking towards them to intimidate them.
So even though she said someone is quietly following you, she's saying them. So if I pick D, 9 times out of 10, she's going to say, ow. She's going to say that's a wrong move because they'll just jump the shit out you. C, abruptly stop and wait for them to catch up so you can confront them. You're going to Karen some YNs, bro. Call out and ask them to identify themselves. They're going to ignore you and just do what they're going to do anyways. She's gonna pick B. So I guess I'm going with B.
They're following you. The reason this is the right answer is because if someone's following you silently, you should never confront them directly. Change your pace and take sharp turns, and if they match you, it's deliberate. Once you establish they are in fact following you, then you can break the line of sight and change direction. Talking to them or walking towards them gives them control, and you need options here that minimize risk. So you've just changed pace and you've made several sharp turns, and they match every move. So now you know they're deliberately following you. You're still 2 blocks away from your destination. What do you do? Option A, duck into a building, break the line of sight, and then exit via a back route.
A.
Option B, run the final 2 blocks to lose them and reach the evacuation point as fast as you can. Option C, hide in a shadowed spot and ambush them when they pass. Or option D, shout at them that you know they're following and threaten them to back off.
Obviously A.
So the right answer here is option A, break the line of sight and exit from another route.
She literally said break line of sight.
The reason this is the right answer
earlier.
is because breaking the line of sight is power here. Once this person can't see you, you regain tactical control of the situation. Entering a building also gives you many alternate exits, angles, and barriers. And most people that are following you don't expect sudden lateral movement. Most likely, they're watching you for forward momentum.
God.
And if you break the line of sight, you now have options to either double back, wait it out, or have a more controlled confrontation on your own terms. Option B, running to the evacuation point, is a bad idea because it shows desperation, and more importantly, you're going to lead them to your only safe haven and potentially compromise it. Option C, ambushing them, is also a bad idea.
But if they were on the radio talking about the evacuation spot, if they go there, obviously there's some niggas that's armed there, waiting for a nigga to try some shit, or a zombie to roam in that bitch. It's an evac spot. He said, "Shit, I'm talking shit while running."
idea because
Hey,
even
catch
if
me,
you
nigga.
win,
Hey, catch
you
me,
risk
nigga.
injury or noise. And you don't know anything about this person, so it's very unlikely that you're going to control the fight. Option D, threatening them out loud, is also a bad idea because aggressive posturing only works if you have leverage in the situation. Otherwise, you're escalating a situation where that person might feel cornered or it provokes violence. So you've successfully evaded this person and you're now 1 block away from the evacuation zone. A lone zombie is blocking the gate entrance. It's slow, but it's fully alert and squarely in your path. You have a crowbar, a flashlight, a water bottle, and a cracked riot shield that you found earlier. What do? Option A, use the riot shield to push it aside and run past. Option B, blind the zombie with a flashlight and strike it over the head with a crowbar. Option C, wait for another person to
not
draw its
blinding
attention
it.
and then move. Or option D, throw your water bottle to the far side of the street and then rush through.
From the 50 to the 40 to the 30. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit made me laugh hard as hell. I ain't gonna lie, me personally, with this one. What's up, Luminous? I'm not gonna lie though. Using the riot shield would make sense to me. Cause I feel like I have the capabilities to knock your ass down with it and go where I need to. He said, "I'm so hard looking at you." Oh my God. This nigga tripping. I'm running full speed with that riot shield. I am hit sticking as an on God. Make that nigga fumble his head off. Fumble. Wait for another person to draw its attention and move. Definitely can't do that. What if a nigga don't come? Throw your water bottle to the far side of the street, then rush through. Sound travels unpredictably. You're gonna get another zombie coming. So the riot shield is the most logical answer, bro. Right?
Because bypass. So the correct answer here is option A, push through with the shield. So the reason this is the right answer is because bypassing is always smarter if you have the option. And here,
But the crazy part is every other scenario that was kind of similar to that one, very similar to it, in fact, was not right. I guess I'm not smiling, bro. I'm not smiling. I'm not smiling. I just seen that check that check comment, bro. I'm not laughing, bro. I'm not smiling. Man, I'm going to drop kick the zombie. You laughing and giggling. I'm really not laughing and giggling, bro. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling, bro. I got a straight face, dog. I got a straight fucking face.
disabling the zombie is not necessary. A riot shield gives you both force and direction. Option B, fighting
Okay,
the zombie,
bro.
again, risks
Nah,
too much.
hold up. Cause that comment was just wild as fuck. Bro, what the fuck, bro? Oh my fucking God, bro. Cortez, don't laugh, bro. Don't laugh.
Noise and injury, and you're this close to the destination. Combat is unnecessary here
Oh,
if you have
shit,
the option
bruh.
to redirect and move on. For your best chance of survival, you should always avoid fights unless they're absolutely required. Option C, waiting it out, and option D, throwing
I
the
just cover
bottle
my
are
mouth?
not good because the zombie's already seen
I
you,
gotta
so it's
redo.
unlikely that waiting it out or distracting it will be very effective. So you successfully bypass the zombie and you finally arrive at the evacuation site. It's surrounded by high fencing, guards, and you can see a panicked looking crowd nearby. You accidentally dropped your crowbar during the encounter earlier, and so now you're unarmed. What's the most strategic way to approach? Option A, push through the crowd because urgency signals that you need help. Option B, wait nearby and watch how the guards treat incoming people. Option C, call out from a distance and raise your arms. Or option D, walk directly to the guards, show your hands, and stay silent.
Okay. So this is a weird one. Because what if they just turn into a firing squad and just do your ass in for real? I ain't gonna lie. Not it, bro. Why do I feel like calling out from a distance, bro? I feel like she's gonna say you're gonna get your stupid ass kidnapped. Wait nearby and watch how the guards treat incoming people. He said hands. He said hands. Wait nearby, watch how the guards treat. I'm kind of in between B and D. Wait, yeah, with guards in fatigues and a panicked looking crowd nearby. You're unarmed. What's the most strategic way to approach? I feel like you should do B. Black fatigue. On God, bro. They finna knock us the fuck out. Can we I feel like I shouldn't read that comment you just said. We're gonna go with that.
Cards, show your hands and stay silent.
We're gonna go with damn near B.
So the correct answer here is option B, observe before approaching. So
Good.
the reason this is the right answer is because evacuation zones are often unstable. You don't know if the guards are armed or overwhelmed. Option A, pushing in, could get you mistaken for a threat, and option C draws attention to you, again without you having further context. Option D, walking up silently, can also be seen as evasive or again potentially confrontational. The safest thing to do is still to watch protocol and then mimic it calmly. So that wraps up the last of the questions, and hopefully you made it. So count up how many of the answers you got correct. You should now have a score out of 28.
With her questions, bro, with her, not even her questions, with her answers to her own questions, bro, she ain't surviving this shit.
So now I'll tell you what your score means and whether or not you would have survived the zombie apocalypse. So if you scored between 26 and 28, you would have survived. You're calm under pressure, you're tactically sharp, you're rare, and you're adaptable. Most likely, you would have lasted months into this outbreak, maybe even years. And you're the kind of person that other survivors want to follow.
Best case scenario, the zombies are racist and they won't want to bite you. Am I wrong? Hey, Key and Peele made a skit of that for real.
If you scored between 22 and 25, then you most likely survived the initial outbreak and you navigated
Man, I survived this shit. Get the fuck off my screen, my nigga.
in survival briefings. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this is a bit of a different video from you, so comment below if you liked these. If you'd like to check out some of my
Nigga, fuck you. I'm just playing, bro. I see where she was going with this video. Even all the crazy shit I said, bro, I still fuck with the video. Shout out to her. I almost said I guess, bro. That would have sounded like a crazy ass. No.